It's a rainy day, and while Tommy, Chucky, and the twins are in the playpen, Drew brings Angelica over. Angelica's still mad at Chucky for eating her crayons, even though Chucky only ate two of them. When Stu and Drew go to watch TV together, Lil suggests playing hide and seek. Initially dismissive of the idea, Angelica, having revenge in mind, decides to play this. She makes Chucky be it first, has him remove his glasses. While he's counting, she steals them. And when Chucky finishes counting, he gets freaked out when he notices his glasses are gone and frantically searches for them. He even gets Spike to help him. While she's got Chucky's glasses, Angelica puts them on and becomes greatly amused about how blurry and distorted everything looks. When Chucky's been gone for longer than he should be, Tommy and the twins decide to look for him. While they're looking for Chucky, Angelica soon starts feeling sick and dizzy, wearing Chucky's glasses, and gives them to her cousin and the twins. Tommy comes up with the idea of using Chucky's glasses to try and find Chucky himself. But like Angelica, when Tommy puts on Chucky's glasses, he only sees what Chucky sees without his glasses. After a while, they hear Chucky crying outside because he thought he broke his glasses by stepping on them. Tommy and the twins go outside to Chucky, and Lil gives Chucky his glasses. Chucky's ecstatic at being able to see properly again. Chucky and his friends go back inside, and Tommy questions how Chucky's even able to see with his glasses, because when Tommy and Angelica wore them, the glasses just showed everything they saw as blurry and distorted, also made them feel really dizzy. The twins start spinning around, and while they're doing that, Tommy adds the glasses also make you feel like vomiting. The twins drop to the floor after getting too dizzy, and Lil says, and they know what Tommy means by that. She also questions why the glasses didn't seem to make Angelica sick. Just then, Angelica walks into the kitchen, indeed looking very green and sick. Her dad walks in and sees her and says, "Honey, you look a little sick." Just before Angelica vomits all over her dad's new sweater vest, Drew picks up his daughter to take her away so they can both get cleaned up. After Tommy's uncle and cousin leave, you wonder whose glasses Chucky accidentally broke outside if Angelica stole Chucky's glasses and had them the entire time. Tom and the others get their answer when Lou walks into the living room looking for his lost glasses, and the kids laugh as Lou mistakes Tommy's clown lamp, Mr. Fluffles, for Dee Dee. Chaz, Lou, and Stu are out in the Pickles' backyard late one night, trying to flush out a skunk that's been living in the yard. But the three men end up running away from the skunk when they actually find it. Tommy and Chucky were watching their dads and Tommy's grandpa while they were looking for the skunk. They end up seeing it, but they don't know what it is. And Tommy initially thinks it's a cat. When Lou, Stu, and Chaz come into the house and tell Dee Dee about what happened, Dee Dee doesn't get why they're so intent on catching the skunk, saying it's got as much of a right to live here as we do. Lou insists that the skunk's a menace. Tommy and Chucky were listening to the adults and they realize what a skunk really is. And they go outside to try and look for the skunk so they can play with it. But Chucky ends up getting sprayed by it. The next day, Tommy's telling Phil and Lil about what happened to Chucky. Just then, Chaz and Chucky come by and Dee Dee tells Chaz to put Chucky on the living room couch while the adults go to the kitchen. Tommy and the twins come up to Chucky. Tommy's repulsed by Chucky's skunk smell, but the twins seem to like it. Chucky sadly tells his friend because of the skunk smell, nobody, not even himself, wants to be around him. He doesn't know if he'll ever get unskunked. Meanwhile, Stu, Dee Dee, and Lou are suggesting various ways to help Chucky get rid of his skunk smell, like tomato juice, tomato paste, and a good scrubbing with soap and water. But Chad says he already tried all these things and none of them worked. The tomato juice permanently stained the tub. The tomato paste clogged up the drain. We scrubbed Chucky with soap and water 6 times, but then Chucky's skin started to come off, and the smell didn't go away at all. As Dee Dee takes Chucky's yucky pajamas off and places them in a bag Chaz was holding, and are then put in a garbage can that Stu slams to close, Lou suggests another method. Dig a hole in the backyard and fill it with water to make mud, creating a mud bath to help Chucky get rid of the skunk smell. After getting Chucky covered in mud, the mud hardens and breaks, but the smell is still there. Stu comes up with another idea. He douses Chucky with some of Dee Dee's expensive perfumes, but it doesn't really get rid of the smell. As Chaz describes it, now he just smells like a skunk who's getting ready for a hot date. Dee Dee's parents, Boris and Minka, later come over with a pot of Russian borscht for dinner and they notice Chucky's skunk smell. Dee Dee and the other adults explain what happened, and Minka says there's an old Russian remedy that can help Chucky get rid of his skunk smell. While the adults leave the kitchen, Tommy sees the borscht his grandma Minka made and suggests that Chucky get in the borscht to get rid of the skunk smell. Chucky's a little reluctant, but Altman goes into the pot of soup and he and the others start playing in it, just as Dee Dee and her mom come back in the kitchen and see what the kids are doing. As the adults get the kids out of the borscht, Chaz notices that Chuckie doesn't smell like a skunk. Realizing that the borscht is what finally got rid of Chuckie's skunk smell, Stu and Chaz decide to get some pizzas for dinner, and Lou and Boris go clean up the kids. Before doing so, Lou tries a spoonful of Minka's borscht and thinks that it actually tastes better. Outside, Stu and Chaz are glad to have finally gotten rid of Chuckie's skunk smell. Then they run into the skunk that had sprayed Chuckie in the beginning. Chaz goes, "Uh-oh!" and he and Stu both scream, presumably because the skunk sprayed them.